When we first learned arithmetic, we all learned 1 + 1 is 2. However, when it comes to tax cuts, that's not necessarily true. Stick to your goal, you don't have to move it, just 'cause the actual numbers won't prove it. So have no fear, 'cause here's all you have to do. Dynamic scoring, it's a tool you'll be adoring. When the facts are kind of boring, just make them up to make your case. Show revenue mounting using magical accounting. You can justify your cause and you'll get applause from your right-wing base. Now that the GOP is in charge of Congress, they're set to go, starting by getting rid of the guy in charge of the CBO. It's about time supply-siders had a guy on their side, not tied to the data. Then they can get their way and no one will say no. Dynamic scoring is a way to keep ignoring that the deficits are soaring, while you insist it's all just fine. Tax cut fanatics can use faith-based mathematics. Here's the trick to making trickle-down click, just tickle the bottom line. It's a way to take into account all sorts of things, like how a low tax rate makes job creators spread their fairy wings. Of course, this magic's not extending to the effects of government spending. That's not gonna do it. And as for all that evidence, screw it! Now we can wage war on history, science, and math with dynamic scoring. Watch the profits come pouring, the Gilded Age restoring. As you cut taxes for the rich, what thrills its fans is how it worked so well for Kansas. And those Bush tax cuts paid for themselves without a hitch. Dynamic scoring, though economists are roaring that to Wall Street this is whoring, showing they own the USA once you start cutting. Think what else you could be gutting. And if old-fashioned math makes things look sad and bottomy, Congress just gives itself a lobotomy. Dynamic scoring is the way you too can do that voodoo economics.